Gorton one morning was bursting to the other engines. This was starting to annoy the tank engines. Why do you burst all the time? Because I'm a big bloom engine and I know everything. I shall burst whenever I want. You're just slow tank engines with ideas above your station. And today I'm going to show you lot what a big engine can really do. What, like crashing into a car wash? Teased Percy, and the two engines laughed. They still find it funny ever since Gorton had his accident, which Gorton didn't find funny at all. You two are just jealous because you're not as fast as I am. The two engines carried on laughing as Gorton rattled away. Gorton rolled into the big station. He could see there were a lot of passengers on the platform, waiting for one of the trains to come. I hope I'll get to take them, he thought to himself. Just then, the Fat Controller arrived. Gorton, I'm just coming to Titmouth to see you. I'll tell you now, these visitors have come for a tour of the island. They've also come to look for a peregrine falcon. You are to take them on a tour with one of the trains. What do you mean one of them? Asked Gorton. Well, there's more than expected, so Thomas is coming to help with the rest of the visitors. Oh, sir, do I have to work with Thomas? I can manage fine. And if what, why can't Henry take my place? He can manage fine with that blue fusspot. You'll do as you are told, came a stern reply. So Gorton did. Later, Gorton was coupled up to his special coaches he won for breaking the express record. They used to be blue with the orange stripe along the doors, but he had decided to paint them in LNER colours for a change, and he's pulling for special occasions, like today. But today, Gorton's a bit grumpy. Cheer up, Gorton, Thomas puffed. We're going to have a fun day out, eh? Gorton just huffed sulkily. He didn't want to share his work with Thomas. He's still cross with him for mentioning about his accident. Oh, the indignity, he grumbled as the two engines set off with the visitors to look for the peregrine falcon. Then there was trouble. Thomas was so busy looking for a peregrine falcon in the sky that he wasn't looking where he was going. And because of that, he missed the signal and went over the points that the signalman forgot to change. And Gorton rammed into Annie. Ow! Careful, Gorton, that really hurt, groaned Annie. Thanks, Annie, but I know how to stop, Gorton fumed rudely. His driver looked at the slope. It looked very steep. We'll never get started again over that slope, he said. Gorton was very cross. This is all your fault, Thomas, he huffed. No, it's not. The signalman forgot to change the points for me to go straight on. Just then, there came a diesel noise. It was Salty. He came to a stop. Aha, need a hand, me hearties? He asked. Gorton sniffed. No, thank you, I can manage, but Thomas insisted. Yes, please, Salty, or the visitors will never get to see any peregrine falcons. And so it was arranged. Salty helped Gorton all the way to the next station in the countryside at the other side of the hill. The visitors cheered. Thanks, Salty, Gorton puffed, although he felt a bit silly. But Salty was a bit concerned. While they were climbing up the hill, he could see that Gorton had been blowing thick black smoke out of his funnel. I think he might be overheating, me hearties, he said. If I were you, I'd turn back. Gorton sniffed. He didn't want to be told what to do by a diesel engine, especially in front of very important passengers. Nonsense, there's nothing wrong with my boiler. Besides, you don't need to go outside to see peregrines, said Salty. The one I saw the other day was at the bottom of Shem Valley. Rubbish, Gorton huffed. The place to find peregrines is up in the high hills. Now buzz off. And Salty purred away back to the docks, feeling insulted. Soon the passengers got out of the carriage with their binoculars and cameras. They were looking for the peregrine falcon. While they were looking, Thomas suddenly whistled. "Look, there's one," he puffed. Gordon sniffed. "That's not a peregrine, it's a blackbird." "I know what a blackbird looks like. That was a peregrine." "I don't understand it," moaned Gordon's driver. "I'm sure we would find one here, but we can't seem to see one. It's been like, I don't know." "That's because you're all doing it all wrong," sniffed Gordon. "Alright, Mr. Clever, how about you spot a bird? We will go up higher up." "But that peregrine was flying down to the valley, just like Salty said." "For the last time, Thomas, it was a blackbird," Gordon grumbled, and he rolled onto the platform to pick up his passengers. He was feeling very proud. "Why does Gordon always think he knows best?" sulked Thomas. He was now very fed up. Later, Gordon had picked up his second visitors. I'm so clever, he puffed to himself. Then, he came to another hill, the same one as before. "Let's see if I can get up this one by myself." But it wasn't as easy as it looked. His wheels spun and spun. He was blowing thick black smoke, and sparks started to come out of his funnel. Then, Thomas arrived. He had seen everything. "Gordon, no! Don't puff that hard, you'll start a fire with your sparks!" "I know what I'm doing!" huffed Gordon. Too late, the sparks went into a truck full of leaves and started a fire. "Oh my!" cried Gordon. "Oh, Gordon," sighed Thomas. "I did try to warn you." Salty and Tom soon arrived with a rescue team, and the fire was put out in no time. The Vat Controller was on board. After he made sure that the passengers was alright, he spoke to Gordon. "You did well to try and get up the hill all by yourself, Gordon," from the Vat Controller. "Although," interrupted Tom, "the fire wouldn't have been so bad if you hadn't puffed your hardest. Then sparks wouldn't have got out of the funnel." "That's right," agreed Thomas. "Sparks always start a fire, that's right, isn't it, sir? That's why I tried to tell Gordon not to shove that hard." "Gordon?" asked the Vat Controller. Gordon sighed. "Yes, it's true. Everyone's been giving me advice today, but I wouldn't listen. I suppose I thought I knew better, and now I've broken down," he huffed miserably. "Well, I think you deserve it, Gordon," huffed the Vat Controller. "I thought you knew better than to ignore other mentions, and you've spoiled the visitor's day. While being repaired, I want you to think about teamwork and friendship with your friends." "Yes, sir," Gordon huffed. Later, Gordon was at a repair shed. Thomas came by with his special coaches. "I'm sorry about today, Gordon," he puffed. "No, I'm sorry. If I hadn't been so silly, I wouldn't have spoiled the visitor's day. I'm just a very stupid engine. I didn't want to listen to you. It was all because of that car wash a long time ago. That's why I didn't want to listen to you. And now, the visitors won't get a chance to look for a peregrine falcon for a long time. It's not seen around here very often, you know." Then Thomas gasped. "Gordon, look!" "Thomas, I'm not finished yet." "No, Gordon, look up! It's there, look!" "Oh, what is it?" Then he gasped. "Bust my buffers, you're right!" There, up in the sky, was a peregrine falcon. Thomas and Gordon watched the beautiful bird flutter across the yard. "I guess it shows that tank engines are clever after all," puffed Thomas proudly. "That's right, Thomas, that's right," chuckled Gordon. "I'll always make sure I listen to you in future. Good." "Look, there's a golden eagle!" Gordon looked up. "Where?" he asked. Thomas chuckled. "Only kidding, but well done for listening." And the good friends laughed.